All right, good morning, everyone. Can everyone hear me? New York City?
Yes.
Buffalo?
Yes.
Lawrence?
I'm getting static.
Static? Just static or static and static?
Very static here.
Better if I hold it like that?
It's fantastic.
Oh, the skip Skippled. All right, hey everyone. This is the meeting of the New York State Hearing and Dispensing Advisory Board, December 16th, 2015. Let's start with the introduction. We'll start here in Albany. When we're done in Albany, we'll go to New York City and then to Buffalo. Please mention if you're a board member or if you're a Department of State staff or someplace. So Keith Simon, Department of State.
We need Department of State. Sharon Charlotte, Department of State. Mary Jo Moore, Department of State.
I'm Jim Hines, representing Mary Ellen Aliyah, the Commissioner of the State Education Department.
Amy, Department of State.
Kathleen Cassidy, board member representing consumers who are over 50.
Florence Butler, board member representing the consumer.
Melanie Gross, Department of State.
Zoller, Department of State.
DeLallo, Department of State.
Mark Mastrobuno, Department of State.
Dan Shapiro, Department of State. In for Dave Mossberg, we can't forget.
I should point out, I am board chair representing Secretary of State Perales. New York City?
Sure. Anna Kim, board member, otolaryngologist.
Anthony Macera, board member, dispensing audiologist.
Peter Fisher, board member, hearing aid dispenser.
Barry Bergman, public visitor today, subcommittee member, member of the Hearing Loss Association of America.
Buffalo?
Ann Orsini, board member, audiologist.
Ron Schwartz, Department of State.
Everyone. Okay, I just want to point out that we do have a quorum. And we can move on with this. Just remind people in Albany that we do use the microphones. So if we speak one at a time and ask for a microphone before you start speaking, that's helpful, and it allows Florence to hear a microphone. Okay,
You guys,
so
Albany, you guys are breaking up in Albany, here in New York.
are we?
Yeah.
Sorry. I have a fix for it. I could say, well, here's the thing. And I don't see anybody doing it, but I know in past meetings, and it did not put any additional sounds, rustling of papers, because the phones are all voice activated. So if they pick up, they're pretty sensitive. So if possible, if it could be muted, great. But yes, all those things make the microphones on, off, on, off, on, off. Really bad. It gets really bad.
Yeah, we tried muting. It's not really helping. We're hearing every other word.
Okay. Well, no, the microphones don't work into the system, so the microphone's really just for Lawrence's benefit here. Now, the microphones are here in the ceiling.
Maybe it would help if you actually sat close to the microphone.
I could try moving. Actually, yeah, let's try moving his seat for a second.
It might be on Albany's end because we can hear everything fine in Buffalo.
Oh, so maybe New York City. Okay. Hannah, if I speak now, is it any better?
It's a little better.
Okay.
guys hearing okay?
I'll try to sit here. Works a little bit better. Okay, so if we could.
Have you got your microphone?
Don't forget your microphone.
I forgot my microphone. Sitting pretty close now.
Thank you.
Okay, the first thing is the approval of the meeting. So I would like to have a motion to accept them. Anybody?
I motion.
Second.
And a second. Okay. Everyone in, for approval?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Anybody no? No. The meeting summary is approved. The next thing on the agenda is the exam education subcommittee, and Mark is to speak on that.
Good morning, everybody. Hopefully you can hear me. The wrong meeting. Hearing Aid Dispenser Education Subcommittee has worked very hard on putting together the updated curriculum. I think all others will agree that everyone did an excellent job. We had hoped to present it at this meeting. However, we do have some small housekeeping issues that we've decided to readdress. So we'll be discussing that in the near future, and we do expect to have a finished product ready to present at the next board meeting. We made a lot of updates, and one of the things that we've done is taken the infection control to assist with the people's interpretation of the infection control. We've added a list of implements and that are suggested as implements that need either disinfected, sanitized, cleaned, or whichever type of sanitation method is to be used for them. And that's one of the key points, in addition to updating the rest of the curriculum. So I look forward to meeting with the rest of the subcommittee shortly after the holidays to resolve this, and we'll report our completed product at the next meeting, which I'm not sure when will occur. Anyone have any questions? Lawrence.
I don't need a mic because I can hear myself. I'm just wondering, how are you going to enforce whatever you decide to?
Well, I would imagine we'd enforce what we've done the same way we always do. I believe that it's complaint-driven. There may be some type of some outreach possibly. We will, of course, notify all of our instructors regarding the updates. The examination will be addressed, of course, to reflect any changes in the new curriculum. And we will outreach to all of the school instructors regarding these changes.
Any other
May
comments?
I make a comment? This is Peter Fisher in New York. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. We're having quite a bit of trouble following you because the audio that's coming through to us, it breaks up, and it also sounds like there's somebody typing on a typewriter coming through on the audio. So we're bearing with it, but it's not really the most perfect situation here.
Okay. Peter, I wonder if it's actually in the New York City office, because there's no typewriter here. I believe we have somebody doing the captioning in New York. Are you actually picking up?
Hello.
No, the captioning's in New York.
We have someone typing.
We have a sign language in Buffalo, but in New York City. So
No, she's not doing any captioning.
Could you hold on for one moment?
absolutely.
Just stop typing for a moment. No, it's not you.
It's definitely
All right, okay. It's not
So-
the captioning here.
Okay.
We can also hear the typing in Buffalo, but we can still hear Albany fine on top of it.
Okay.
Can Buffalo mute?
Okay. Buffalo's muted now. Yes. Okay.
Is that better, New York?
Still the
Does that help?
same.
Still the same. Okay, so great quality system. It's working good here. I'm not really sure. On there, I don't know if that would help to have you call in on the spider phone. Muted your side. We have a phone number. Does anybody willing to get a shot at calling on that spider phone? Is that in the middle? I see in.
Somebody's already on that. Somebody's already on.
Oh, we could call in. Somebody else could.
We try.
I'm going to see if I can, are we muted?
No, I hear you.
I'm going to see if I can find somebody who could offer us a little technical support here in New York.
Just if they know how to use that spider phone. Lee. Sang Lee.
This is Jerry Bergman in New York. While Peter is out of the room trying to see what he can do, can I ask a very general question? Hopefully there'll be a short answer about the report that was just described and the recommendations. My question to Mr. Mastrobuono is there anything in these proposed changes that would help the hearing healthcare field move toward more rehabilitation audiology? That is, toward more effort to be educators as well as salespeople for hearing devices.
If I understand correctly, the curriculum really doesn't focus on sales, if what you're asking. Yeah, it really is to, make sure competency in our discussions regarding all of those issues. However, the actual sales of the hearing aids are not addressed in the curriculum.
Well, that's the wrong end of my question, because right now the industry seems to be propelled by the economics of hearing aid sales, and the field of audiology is moving toward rehabilitation and treating the client not as a customer but as a person who needs help. That's the nature of my question as far as what you're requiring for certification in New York State.
All right, well, I'm not going to answer that. However, we'll take a look at this. I'll discuss it with some of the subcommittee members, and we'll provide an answer for you.
Mark, just along the same line, I'm just wondering, we've been working on this for quite some time now, it feels like. Could you just specify what items are still outstanding before we can vote on this?
All right. They're rather technical, and it's something that a couple of the members have a minor disagreement on whether or not should include that. I don't want to even start throwing terms out because I'm not really familiar with them. I know one of them is tympanic resistance, and I'm certainly not prepared to discuss that. However, we really are just going to do something we need to add to the curriculum. I believe you were CC'd on an email that described all of this information just yesterday.
It was a late comment that we got yesterday on an email from a couple of the subcommittee members. So we just, at this point, since there still appears to be some minor, I shouldn't say disagreements, but a couple of people throwing out a few things, and so we need to, clarify and decide exactly how we're going to do it. Anna, you may not have gotten the email yet, or maybe you did.
Yeah, no, I didn't get an email yesterday. I only got one about the curriculum, the exam. So.
Yeah, a
I got
follow-up
one,
email was sent to all the members, and I'll check and make sure that somehow we didn't leave you out, but I was fairly certain that you were CC'd on that email.
I didn't receive the email either.
I'll certainly read it this afternoon and check and see why we're not. I know, Anna, I do recall actually entering your email on. Just checking it now.
It got sent to Ed, Doug, AC, which I believe is Tony DeMary, Jody, Denise, Mary Jo, and actually I think we even CC'd John Kettle on it. So yeah, it didn't go to all the board members, but it did go. I believe that's all the subcommittee members, Chris.
Yes.
Okay. It was late. It went out at I want to say 1:54 yesterday.
Could I ask, this is Jerry Bergman in New York, could I ask for the benefit of anyone like myself who's using card, that those who speak identify themselves, because the picture on the screen is too small for us to know who's speaking?
So this is Keith Simon, yes, we will do that. Okay. Obviously, like I said, like Mark said, there appears to be a little bit of work that needs to be done just to analyze those things and solve between that were made, whether those things stay on or changed or however they end up. But it shouldn't be a long process to do. Hopefully that gets done over the next, hopefully it gets done in the next, and we're going to get up and
New York didn't catch one word you said.
And now you're gone completely.
You can't have it all now?
Nothing. Like having a profound dream.
This is what it's like, huh?
I'll suggest Anna check you, but you can't hear me, so. We have
Somebody's supposed to share the spider phone.
No, we need to do it.
We just got the number for.
We need to have them call in.
Are we calling New York?
No, I don't know if we know that number either, but Mary Jo, I think, was going to have them try to call in.
Keith, did you verify?
It's not Wi-Fi?
It's all hardwired here. This is
Bad
security.
wiring.
There's a connection coming in, who knows?
The same thing.
You have to help.
Gotta go.
Yeah, later.
Try to reconnect it to New York.
Just double check, I still can't hear me.
Every other word we can hear you.
Now I'm thinking how I could extra words so that it would sound like a full sentence. I don't think I'm not that bright. I'd have to write it down. We're working on using that phone in there possibly to help.
So how do we do that?
How do we do that? Somebody from here is going to try to call somebody down there to ask them to help out.
Okay.
Dial in. We do have a number for here, and you could
Can New York City hear Buffalo?
Can New York City hear Buffalo?
Yes, we can hear Buffalo.
All right.
We can play telephone.
Yeah.
We can hear Buffalo without any interruption.
Okay. Buffalo, tell New York City we're working on it to give us.
Exactly. Buffalo? Anybody?
Yes, we can hear both New York City and Albany. Just occasionally Albany cuts out a little bit, but overall we can hear Albany pretty well.
Can you just relate for New York City that we're working on giving them a call so that they're on their desk?
Okay. New York City, Albany's working on getting a call into you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ann.
Now we have 2 interpreters in Buffalo.
Maybe they didn't pay their phone bill.
Surprised me.
Probably because we sent it to the DA. That would be a great time.
An email that we got, I don't know if it has anything to do with it for telecom or products.
Bring forward if we could do it.
Who that actually has anything to do with.
I almost wonder whether we should try to, but I don't, I'd say disconnect the whole thing, but it was so difficult to get it going.
I don't know what the problem is. I don't know if you and Tom went upstairs was he able to do something, but then he came and did something on the monitor.
It almost seems like it's our problem.
Yeah. They can, why not?
It's not like it's just me. They're not doing it.
How do you reconnect?
Well, that's just it. Tempted to shut.
Mariette's gonna go in there, make it, there she is now. Just,
Is she calling us?
yes, she's calling us right now.
Really?
So,
I hope.
Yes.
have you on the phone?
Jonathan.
You never know. Okay, great. Hopefully I don't disconnect you.
What we've always done.
We do.
Yeah. All that stuff is always done.
That's what I mean, that's
Sure.
the answer. That's not the answer.
Hello? This is Albany. Yes, this is New York? Yes.
Here, we can hear you.
Jonathan, are you on as well? Jonathan?
Is there any way we can keep it down?
It's the State Department.
Do we still have you online?
That's when the line was
Star Wars.
that's better.
How we can hear you? Hear it just fine.
Oh, you're on. You're on.
Cisco system.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Jonathan's on the line.
Hear us now from New York?
We can hear you.
But
We have to elect use one system or another. So if you turn your system off and just use the telephone, we may have success.
no, you
Yeah,
can't.
but then
Yeah.
We need that on, because that, yeah, us, so he can't hear us listening to that.
Volume, we can turn down
Yes,
on
they-
this side? I have no idea how this
So we muted it on, because we're getting a real lot of feedback. We hear you like 5 times when you speak. Can you hear me through the regular system?
Right now, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Let's just, I guess we're gonna just have to kind of go the best we can. I apologize. We're attempting to shut the whole thing down and start again, but it was pretty difficult to get it to come up. We had problems to begin with. So Larry at this point to shut it down and not be able to get it back up. Are you still, still every other word?
No, we're hearing like maybe 70% of your talk, so.
Percent of what I say is nonsense anyways. Okay, so, subcommittee report, did you hear? I know Jerry asked the question, so I heard some of it. Would you like him to?
I didn't know what.
We didn't get what you said.
Okay, so, wondering whether you wanted Mark to keep his subcommittee report, whether you heard enough of that.
No, we heard his report.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Okay. Okay. So the next agenda is
Sorry, guys.
Or on the internet connection.
Yeah. I tried to call.
the next thing on the agenda is some new business. And before I open the floor up to anybody else who bring up some new business, representing the Department of Education wanted to bring something in.
Yes, it's Jim Hines from the State Education Department. The audiologist on the state board brought to my attention an apprenticeship program that's been developed by the United Department of Labor for hearing aid specialists. And the question I have indicates that the duties of those hearing aid specialists would infringe on the professional standards of licensed audiologists and hearing aid dispensers in the state. So they were concerned about it, and I wanted it to bring to this body's attention. I think the solution is that when I look at the work schedule, which contains these duties, begins with a consistent law. So I believe that state law would preempt these hearing aid specialists doing these duties in the state of New York. And my intention was to confer someone from the U.S. Department of State, but you know, it seems like an admirable idea, a development apprenticeship for hearing specialists, but the specific duties ran afoul of our licensed audiologists and the hearing aid dispensers. It includes audiology testing. It includes saponometry. It includes fitting and selecting hearing aids, which are all items which are within the practice of the audiologists. So I brought it to the board's attention, and again, intent was to contact the Department of Labor and at least confirm my. This is all subject to state law provisions.
May we make a request here from New York? It's that entire presentation was totally incomprehensible. So if it's possible for the gentleman from the Department of Education to provide us a synopsis in writing that we have that information in total, then we'd be able to make a judgment or pass comment regarding that.
Absolutely, I'm sure that can be done. Can I hold on one second? Any idea? Try to start it again.
My understanding, what I'm seeing is microphone connected to the system, which would explain why I'm not hearing bits and pieces.
It's just, but New York here's fine.
Yes.
And just not us.
Just microphones here.
The microphones here. So do you think we have any, do you think it's possible if we restart the system, or do you think it's now?
That would be the first person to start.
Okay.
And that's fine.
So if I just kind of hold, let's try to restart it. Okay, so I can't say it every word. We're gonna try to restart the system. So everybody's gonna get off, and then we'll hopefully everybody back. All right?
Okay.
Okay.
New York, did you kind of get that?
Yes.
Yeah, we got it.
Yes.
Thank you.
So I think what he's talking about, sorry.
Bye.
You know what? Closed caption. Huh?
I would like to see that. It does. I noticed some. We're the first one saying, hey, we're all.
You stream it or you just tell? I just work in that.
Telecom by email. Here. This is all I want to understand.
And both sides cross now?
No. Supplement. Doesn't go or Buffalo.
Norma? Norma?
Oh, this is Sharon.
Sharon, honey, Norma wanted me to hang up and redial, but it's still doing it.
So you're not
In
hearing
Buffalo.
what I'm saying?
Sound is bad.
The sound in New York City is bad?
That was Rhonda.
Buffalo.
Oh.
It's breaking up.
It's still breaking up. Doing the
Yes.
same exact thing.
Yes.
Can I ask a quick question?
Sure.
On our screen, the picture from Albany has a little lock on it that's been crossed out. Is that something that might be causing what's happening?
No, there's nothing. I've been looking at the system, microphones in this connecting and disconnecting every few seconds. But I'm sure explains hearing every other word.
Yes.
All right.
That's what it sounds like, guys.
They told me to hang up and try again.
Okay.
It's still coming.
Should I try it again? I'm going to hang up and try again.
Makes it echo.
Okay.
They're not getting muted. They're not. You're not hearing us. We have our phone muted. Yeah,
No, not.
she's quiet, but she can't hear it because we're.
We're not muted it.
We didn't have.
Hello?
Hi. Hi.
All right, so that's not in here because there's a constant echo. Yeah, muted. Mute can't talk. All right, so we hear a constant echo when you on the telephone thing. Here's another suggestion. How about if you just mute your phone? So mute the system so that you have to listen to you through the phone. We can listen through the. You can hear us through the phone. Can you mute the conference phone? See Anthony look at it. You see a button to mute it? Okay, is your teleconference phone, is that?
Listen, the spider phone is off.
This was muted.
But every time I
come through, it echoes 5 times.
Yeah, that was happening on the.
You hear it?
Yeah.
That's worse. We're having humming.
Anybody want to call a cell phone?
Yeah, is anybody interested in cell phone putting it on speaker?
They need IT, not me.
Yeah, you're
All right, we lost your picture for a minute in New York City, then you're back. You're a different conference room?
No, it's not that.
Not a Sligo. Well, I was wondering whether maybe it's.
And I can share this with
It's probably not. It's the microphone's in this room.
Again, I
He's made me feel like a very successful. I think you all getting exposed to what I go through every day. So there is some just me crazy.
You know, let's see if anyone else they want to bring to the table so that we can have it on the agenda for our next. And then I think that would be to adjourn.
Can you hear me at all? Yes. So, you can't hear us tell.
Someone's calling.
So, that if somebody has any business to, let's now, we'll put it on the to discuss. And I apologize that the technology is just not working out today. But, you know, I think let's see if we can bring here. In Buffalo.
You're pretty much completely gone now in Buffalo.
Any
You're completely gone in Buffalo. There's no sound. If you can hear me, there's zero sound now.
And can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear Albany. I'm sorry, I can hear New York City fine. No problem between us and New York City. You can hear me too?
Yeah, they're just asking whether you have any new business.
No, I don't have any new business.
Okay. Buffalo does not have any new business.
Do you? I think this meeting is going to adjourn.
Whoever can hear, I don't know that there's public.
I dated.
I know in New York, at least Jerry is there.
I go way back.
We're really not hearing you, Keith.
Okay. Public comment?
No public comment in Buffalo.
Yes, public comment.
Okay.
This is probably for Pete. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Can somebody just summarize where we are on a subcommittee that is looking into promoting telecoils to audiologists and dispensers? If you could please just summarize for my benefit, if nobody else's, who the members of the subcommittee are, who's the chair of the subcommittee, to whom does it report, and what Denise Tiding's role is in that, because she sent something out by email before she went away, which I understand why she's not here today.
Okay. Probably can't hear me, but I'll can. So, I mean, the subcommittee, I'm not sure that I exactly who made the subcommittee. Jerry, I believe Peter, Denise, Florence. I don't know if that's it. I think that might be a subcommittee. Denise, as for the department, she's been kind of, heading it up at least to being the liaison between the members. And, so, there were some suggestions out there, but compared to, I don't know, they made a left turn. So there appears to be some more work that needs to be done on the subcommittee. So I would suggest that when Denise is back, the subcommittee continue.
Is there a chair for the subcommittee?
You guys are gone completely now.
Informal in nature, we don't say Denise is the facilitator for the department, help lead and guide the discussion of the subcommittee members. But when you present to the full board, the subcommittee will be designating a member of the subcommittee to present the recommendations to the department and the full board.
We really didn't get much of that.
I mean, I'll try to read what Whitney said, and maybe you get between the two of us. So our subcommittees are informal. Denise facilitates the and being able to get everything together. Once the subcommittee does come up with a recommendation or recommendations, they choose amongst themselves who would like to present at the next board meeting or whatever board meeting they're ready to do it at. I'm not sure how much of that you just got.
Half.
Okay. So, as things are right now, I'll make an emotion. I'll ask for a motion to adjourn.
I'll second that.
Second, okay, Peter. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.